I kind of feel that a small space, you really have to make the space work for you, as opposed to letting the space work you. I'm J. Michael Moore. I'm an interior designer. This is my 225 square foot apartment in New York City. When I first came in, it was this horrible hospital green color and no detail, no molding, and a very predictable rental apartment. I thought, well, what could I do to make it really put my name on it, design-wise, and also wanting to be comfortable living in the space. So I added the crown moldings and also changed out all the base moldings. The main thing really is the paint color. As a designer, I really just got so tired of seeing gray and beige and black and white and this whole monochromatic kind of feeling, and that's just not me. And so I knew I was ready to just do something really bold and really strong. I didn't want to do any pattern. All of the fabrics are solids, and they're also kind of in a color blocking method where you have the floor being a neutral, the walls being one color, the ceiling being another color. And so everything is blended, although it's very strong color. Nothing particularly pops out at you because it's all strong. Everything is movable, and that's really key to a small space. And especially working and living in this small space, that's very important to me. This space really is my living area where people come in, sit down, we can talk, and then I kind of define the backspace as what is my office area. But again, because everything is movable, I could create many different spaces. The island was a bookcase, and I kept thinking, how can I get a working surface in my kitchen? So I moved the island just to the edge of the painted wood floor, and there it is. I have a workspace. I didn't want to close anything up, so it really works as far as having it open. It kind of creates a larger space for the kitchen, and plus it displays the things that I like to look at. I added the sleeping loft because I knew in a small space it just would not be comfortable to have a large bed to kind of maneuver and work around. I knew I had to work with the kitchen. Being 6'4", I thought, well, I have to have it set to the height that I can clear underneath it. Well, the bathroom, I wanted to be a completely different contrast from the rest of the apartment. It started with the shower curtain, and from there I matched the paint and painted the walls. And then the medicine cabinet, I found everything that matched. Keeping it a solid color, it makes that small space feel like it is bigger. I love small spaces, and I have lived in small spaces since I've lived in New York. The people that have been over have been just really shocked at how I've made this space work, in that it is such a small space. Putting your hands on everything, knowing where everything is, that leads to less frustration in living in a small space, and keeping it neat and clean, it really makes you feel a lot better. I have no plans to leave, and I really will probably always want to live in a small space if it's in New York City, because it's just a very cozy place for me.
Are you a social media darling? Do you like to hang out on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or even Tumblr? If so, you can check us out at all those places, or of course you can just click subscribe right here to see what we got going on.